doing, guys, on this beautiful Wednesday? What will happen today on Wednesday? We're gonna have a raid. That's what's happening today. Let's start the show. Welcome to the episode of Latch and Friends. Who's ready for some game development? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! And we got Hasty B following the channel already. Welcome aboard, my friend. Thank you very much for following. Sorry, this screen does not add the notifications, so usually I can see a little face going like. But Hasty B, you follow exactly where the notifications are not there. So, guys, how you doing? We gonna raid Slick Entertainment today, guys. This is happening today. Let's start with a little chess, as usual. Let's start with a presentation, as usual, on Castlevania by Mr. Family Jewel 7X. ABCD 39, Ben saying the number shall be uneven. Is it? Is it? It is! CMOT6969, eBay 91 is saying, look! Cake! Oh my god! K0313 Engage Dev is saying something funny and interesting. Yay! iAnimator Gears 1984 1989. Arimus is saying, did anyone punch you in the face last night? A lot of them, yeah. Big Monkey Man, Latch, what time do you party? Correct TSL, Mobiles and Vital Hype. Oh, so soon, man. Emily, this channel needs more cats. Meow. 80-bit Gaming Kittens! There we go. That was the perfect timing. Ursa Butt is saying, I have the power! Smurf Effects, Sanji85, Rob the Picture, Slick Hype, Quackle McDuck is saying, don't read this, you failed! Low Selling, Lord Friteuse, Lark Len, what's a guy gotta do around here for some XP? Coca is not gonna do. Coca is the last dude in the presentation. I said is following the channel too many times. Now it goes out of my mouth without even thinking. Hang on. No reason. Look! A point goes to the charity! Nice! Thank you very much for $5 the first donation of the day. That's the reason, my friend. That's the reason. Got a beautiful medal. That's the reason. Gears, thank you very much for the host. And 80-bit Gaming, thank you very much for the host, my friend. Thank you very much. Hey, Latch, the bad user, how are you doing? Exactly what I thought of, Latch. Sweet. Latch, this is the best episode ever. Yeah, the jackhammer, yeah. Oh. I love that part. Okay, so today, guys, what we'll do? Well, before we, while we are waiting for Slick Entertainment to show up in about 50 minutes, we're gonna play Clicker Heroes. That's what's gonna go. Click, 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 click. Nah, that's not what's gonna happen. Guzjebef and Djvi is following the channel. Welcome aboard, my friend. Sorry if I butchered your name. It was quite difficult to pronounce with my little French brain. Okay, today I want to make an update on the web version. So I'm gonna see if I can manage to finish that up now, today. I'm not sure. There's a lot of stuff I need to do. And yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I think that Kojak TSL actually made something so we can create a build with starting on web. So I know I have a couple of things to finish before being able to create a Swift and test it out. So that's what we're gonna do today. That's what we're gonna do today. Well. I have to remove all references to native application, which means all the stuff that are air specifics. I have a gift for you, Latch. Well, look, Evo, this is going to happen. ADP-gasm. Dude, I should put that face instead of the, yes? I'm totally saying that. Wow, that is beautiful. Twitch giveaway tool, is it this one? No, it's in the Latch and Friends RPG, I think. Is it there? No, it isn't in Twitch giveaway tool. I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore! I want to put it there. Boom. I'm pretty sure it's not in the Twitch giveaway tool. It's probably a donation widget, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Boom. That's your pretty face right there. I had another face of you hidden in my computer, but now I got this one. This is way better. Nice. Beautiful. Thank you very much for that beautiful gift. Okay, so aha, there we go. Starting main. That's a good news. I don't even need that. Perfect. Next, what will be the next one? I am omnipresent. We all have a picture of hidden on our computers. Yeah, right? Yeah, that debug shortcut, I need to remove that. What did I just do? Okay. Okay, next. Bill Gates introduced ADP gaming in all Windows computer. There you go. Simple as that. We all got ADP gamed. Okay, so Logic back on Android. Yep. Although, where is it? Okay, it's in the main game. And a better reason than the Arimus. There we go. Simple as that. Probably gonna even the number out. Woo! There we go. A beautiful 80 bucks. Top donator of the day. Day, month, week. And that's all you, eBay 91, man. Thank you very much for that. And I love that the charity goes up, guys. I love that we finished that yesterday. It's a pretty cool thing. Right there, we got about 12 bucks in the charity. And again, what I will do is save. What I will do is on the last day of the month, I will make a big stream where I just play games. And we're gonna take like 50% of donation or something like that. Goes directly to donation. And yeah, and then we'll choose one donation or not one organization, and we'll send those guys a little donation. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, now the thing is, I need to put those two things in there. Do I actually need this one? Probably not. That'll be good if I can't remove it. If I can remove it. I should first do this though. No, it is not used anywhere. Hello? Okay. Is it? Yes, it is. That's where it is. Okay. So logic on pose. Yeah, on pose. That should just not be an actor component. That's it. Yeah, that should just not be an actor component. It doesn't need to be. So I'll do that. So if I go back to main game application, main game, this doesn't. Ouch! Damn it! HasTV! Woo! HasTV has joined the battle. Thank you very much for the support, man. Ouch! And a new donation. I make a mess and give money to charity. Today was a good day. Woo! Ben and Sins, always here to mess with the numbers. Ah, dude. I love you guys. I can always count on you to make a good show. Like, ah, all the time. I'm sure that my wife is sick of hearing me screaming all the time. Where I was? Debug starting a start game. Okay, so those one here, that should not be over there actually. That should be into the release init mobile. That's where I'm gonna put that. Here, I already had something about that. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Ha! Simple as that. And here, public for that thing. That was logic on. Hello? Okay, on pause apps. Like that. And here, I'm just gonna say this. New. This. Yay! Okay. And now, where's the other place I knew I did that? Here. Get the fuck out! Like that. And I had this one as well, the logic back on Android. That is just wrong. This one though is an actor component, so let's leave it there. I'm just gonna say like release init mobile here. If version info is Android, please do that thing. Main game dummy actor add component. Logic back on Android. Do donation! There you go, Lord Fritters. You do realize the charity thing is in fact more likely to increase the number of donations, right? Are you just trying to max out your discomfort as we just hurl money at you? Actually, it's the opposite. I don't want to maximize the discomfort. But I just realized, like, guys, like I said yesterday, you guys are already giving me like 1,000 per month, and that's super generous of you. So with that little component, with the charity component, we can at least... Shut up, Lash. No mess allowed today. Dude, today's a good day. No productivity day. I can say that loudly. Ah, top donator of the day. There you go. Love the picture. Congratulations on that. Thank you very much, man. 15 bucks. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. Okay, shut up, Lash, and just fucking give us giveaways. Let's do that. Let's do that. Boom. Nope. Yes. You did twice the... you reproduced the mess. Is that it? Yes. Both of you trying to clear up the mess. But you oh, mwah, that was beautiful. That was so beautiful. I'll put that at 99 and 97. I'm gonna give you a chest right now, guys, just because that was so good. Okay, let's go here. It's not no selling, it's donators. Sponsor. That was beautiful. Sponsor, well, sponsor giveaway. There you go. Little name. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do it. Oh yeah! It's donator sponsor giveaway. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Geno! Woo! Geno is our winner! Congratulations, my friend! Geno is our winner. Although you have to present yourself, my friend. You have to show yourself in the chat, otherwise, no prize for you. Go! And we got Stone Bones following the channel. Welcome aboard, my friend. Thank you very much for following. Whoa! Yes, there we go. That was fast. Geno! Woohoo! The winner is me. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. Okay. Thanks to donators. Geno got in for next bit of access. Boom, boom, and then let's open my Super Magic Excel sheet. Let's put some music back while it's loading. Now, well, which one is it? This one? Yes. Boom, Geno. Here's your key. And go. Boom. There you go, my friend. Reward created. It's up to you. You just got Infernax beta close access, my beautiful friend. You do deserve it. Okay, let's close this one. I got tons of them. Okay, let's close this one. Boop. Okay, good. Good. Where was? I don't need that interface thing. I don't need that as well. Today is zero productivity day. Well, that's okay. So, about the donation thing, I was talking that you guys were already super generous with me, so now I have a way to like add more percentage or just have a percentage of, you know, donation going to charity, you know. I swear, like, this is not a way to make more money. This is like a way to be able to give to charity. And also the donation tool will be given to other broadcasters. So that means that they're gonna have all those cool animation, but they're gonna have an option. Hey, by the way, you can give a percentage to charity. So if I give them the option, I think it's more likely that they will do it. So if like more broadcasters give to charity, we all win, you know? So yeah. Because I feel like other people needs more money than I. So how about we help those guys first? This is the craziest shit I ever seen. Well, do you make all art and code yourself? I do code, my friend, and thank you very much, by the way. First, I'm a coder, but I am surrounded with very talented people, and I'm sure I'm lagging right now. Very sorry about that. Hang on, I think that the compiler just decided to crash. Oh! Okay. That was weird. That was weird. Okay, let's open it back then. Where is it? There you go. Lash, can you update the donation tool to allow different source? No productivity hype. There you go. Boom, and then he messed up again. Yes, ADP Gaming. I have like the source. I have the already like Tiltify and Stream Tips, but I have to like manually connect all the little wires. So I will have to create an account with Twitch Alert and check it out. But yeah, right now it's with Stream Tips, otherwise it's not working, but I'll try to figure out a way how to do it, alright? Alright? Because yeah, I think that a lot of people do use Twitch Alert as well, so yeah. It will be a nice addition to the tool. Some by, well, yeah, there you go, Control Enter, please, compile that stuff. If you want to use my account, you can. No, I just need to create one, and that's it. And then I'll be able to test it out. I can even like add multiple source. I already have the code set up for that. So like you can have like Twitch Alert and Stream Tips, and it's gonna like add up in the donation tools, etc. Okay, so that is done. That is done as well. Boom. Just hit me up and we can debug it together as a space team. Sweet. Hey, Jamie Rob Bruno, how you doing, man? Okay. Okay, cool, so it works. So if I open that with QA, okay, let's go release web init. I have release web init there. Now I had already like a release web init. I have a release desktop mobile. Let's make another one. Release init web. Boom. Now, the release init web will be a little bit different than the rest. Actually, I think I'm just gonna not do that right now. Fuck you. You have to save it first before deleting it. You have to save it first. Alright, save. Can you delete it now? Yeah, it is secure. I can delete it. Thank you. All that stuff, create initializer. So how can I make stuff in there? Start main. Is it this? If I go main game and go init for web, what's the difference? I say this, okay. What's that? Load news, okay. So that's good, and that's it, okay. And then I do this, and then I embed data. Okay, so I should not. Actually, I don't need that at all. I just don't need that. Oh yeah, I just need that part here, ish. Yeah, I need that part here. But this I don't need. Release. Wow, this one web like this. What was the other one? This. Yeah, no, I can't do that. Okay, I just realized why I did all that stuff. Okay. Good. Now let's go check the difference between you, my friend, and you. Well. So add it to stage. I do that thing. Beautiful. Flash animation. I don't want this one. I will take the Berserk animation manager. And I need the stage, so let's just put the stage. Isn't that? Oh, the starting stage. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, what about if I just do this instead? So I don't need that. I don't need the right-click menu. Although, yeah, I can have the right-click menu. Splash screen. I don't need the splash screen. And why do I do that again? Okay, I didn't even finish the this one as well. Yeah, this one is all fucked up. Okay, not finished. So I should not check out this one. So let's remove this. Lash, I'm curious, what is your favorite game from the 90s? For me, that was the best gaming era. I do agree. The SNES is like fucking amazing. SNES era is super great because they made like lots of sequel of already good games and they pimped them up like way better than what it was. And then on 64. That's where it started to become 3D, and a lot of the good franchise started to die because of that, you know. But Castlevania, a very good sequel. Mega Man X, super fucking amazing sequel. Final Fantasy, 4, 5, 6, amazing sequels. Final Fantasy 6 is still my favorite Final Fantasy. What? It's not Final Fantasy 7? Yeah, Final Fantasy 6 is still the one. What else? Metroid. Come on, Metroid. Zelda, A Link to the Past. That's my favorite one as well. So yeah, they all made very, very, very good sequels over there. And then, like Castlevania on N64. You tried, bravo, you tried. So let's do that instead. Release init web. Was there right in the beginning? Yep, it is right in the beginning. So like this. Boom! Load from zip. Yup, I'm gonna remove those one. So this is probably this, and this is probably this. Load zip file, zip manager. Here, here is something I will have to check out. Hi guys, could someone help me? I'm playing some Battle from like 2 weeks and this game started to lag for me even if I got 50, 60 FPS. Any advice? Where are you actually? A lot of people just started to tell me that. So where are you in the game? Also, where's the chest? Why is the chest thing doesn't work anymore? Where is Moobot? Moobot is dead! Oh my god! Nope, not yet. But yeah, I am working, July Gorn. I'm working on an update for the web, like right now. That's exactly what I'm doing now. So I'm trying to make an update on web. So I want to try. It should very like considerably change the performance. You know, I have upgraded the performance to be able to, like, that game is now it's now working on mobile, which has way less power than your computer, so the FPS will change drastically. So I think that it will be fixed with that build. But still, I saw some weird stuff like on Twitter, people saying me like the text was just piling up instead of deleting. It was weird. Lash Mike, set it up so it only pester you if the chest needs refreshed. Gotcha. Okay, so load zip file. Can I do something like... Okay, so it started this, now this is not mobile, like in the desktop, like this, and then model FLA. Actually, all this should not be there right there. No, I cannot load FLAs right there, right? Oh yeah, although I have to do that, okay, but, okay, so those things should go, okay, yeah, I gotcha. Okay, let's do something. This will be like main, main game web. Yeah, let's start that. Alright, and in the web game, in these things, yeah, I need all those things done here instead. Yeah, I'll say like function init. That's now. Yeah, that's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. That needs to be there. Lazos, following the channel. Welcome aboard, my friend. Thank you very much for following. Well, I can do it here actually. Start loading callback is load file. I want to do this there. I think I have to do like starting main, starting stage then. Where it is? Yeah, starting stage instance. Boom. Okay, so this thing here, bam. This thing here, bam. Stage. I don't have the stage. I'll pass it around. Stage will be stage, and I think it's the flash stage. Yep. Let's go back here. Start game. Like this. Let's put there. Bam. And here I will say like here I could do the init for web, but instead of that I'll just copy this. There you go. Boom. M quick debug, M normal, and stage here. Okay, I'm gonna put stage here. Private var stage, or even flash stage. I'll be easier. No, that's that, or that's that, or that's that, or no. There we go. That's that, oh, that's that, oh, that's that, oh, no, not you. Load embedded data, and then this, and mobile this, I don't care. So all those stuff, yeah, beautiful. I probably need to do here, I guess. Yeah, add child and then init. Okay. Can probably do that before. Well, I do that after on all places, right? Let's go check in the release. Init mobile. Where do I put that? Okay, I put it way before. Alright, I'm gonna do that. After starting loaded. Do I have that? Main game web. After init. What? I don't have that? What? Start game. Ah, those from disk. I feel there's something missing. But meh. If it's working, it's working. Yo, Lash, it's time for chess. Boop! There we go, guys. Hang on. Haha, nice. I'll explain that later. Hi, Latch, for the bug. Let me know if you already took notes. Started a new game, die early, hardcore restarted, and the overworld background plays over the boat landing sequence. Alright, sweet. Send a mail. Send a mail to Infernax, my friend. Infernax at Bezos Studio. Olivier Couillard. Thank you very much. Hey, man, how are you? Are you going great? The Raging Gamers, how you doing, man? So, Latch, what happens if Ursa Butts wins the giveaway spin? I will say I will do an extra giveaway. Same thing that Moobot. So this, ladies and gentlemen, this is Family Jewels inside of Infernax. The thing is, we just asked Family Jewels. I asked him like, will you make the main theme of the main theme of Infernax? Will you make it like metal? And he said yes. So he's gonna work on this someday, and it's gonna be like this. It's gonna like the bard with his face, and we just made that. So it's gonna be an NPC and everything. And he hasn't seen that yet. You are the very first guys who see it. That's the first time I see it as well. So I'm gonna show him that afterwards. That's awesome. Nice. That's Jewel, isn't it? There you go. You guessed it right there. Called it! Look at you, man. Nice. Ah, man, that's perfect. That's perfect. ADP Gaming, that is so perfect. I'm gonna tell that to Etienne. So, one guy on the stream guessed that it was Jules before I even said. Il y a un dude sur le chat qui a dit que c'était Family Jewel avant que je le dise. Skype en marde de calice. Hang on. Good job. I just wanted to say a little bravo to Etienne. Ah! Damn it! Geno! Woo! Geno! has joined the battle. Thank you very much, man. Oops. Thank you very much for the support, Jeno. Ow, fuck my neck. My neck again. Oh, damn it. Okay, posture, Latch. Posture. Isn't he watching the stream, Latch? Maybe not now. I don't know. Is he here? Is he here, Stalkin? No, it's not. He's not here right now. Sometimes, yes, he does. Sometimes, yes, he does. But he's not here now. Okay, where I was. So release init mobile, release mobile web like this, release init web, unadded to stage. I do that stuff. And the thing I want to do here is I'm gonna remove this again. Initializer. Yes. Instead of Zombital main game, I'm gonna say this will be Zombital. Main game web. Can I do that? I don't know if it's gonna work. It's supposed to be a display object though. I don't want to call it init. Extend sprite. Yep, it's a good sprite. Hang on. Releasing that web. How do I do it? I do nothing. Okay. Okay, so here though I don't need. Okay, I want to do that. Yeah. So I don't need the stage. I have a stage already. When I call init, the stage will be there already. That's what's gonna happen. And I will simply go like this at the end. Stage child, remove this. Should be working. So main game web, init for web. No, I'm just gonna put init instead. Okay, main web, release web init. Now let's go check out what is the problem if I open that with QA. Damn it! That shit like all the time. I'm so calm, gets new subscriber. Ah! Yeah, right. This is so me. Okay, main game Dave web brush motherfucker is not defined. Alright. Okay, yeah, I know. Here. QA compiler arguments. Here I have to say this instead. Boom. Go. I hope it's gonna work. I hope it's gonna work. So I don't need that as well. Bitmap loader, helper bitmap data. Mr. Kojak TSL, draw quality is not part of that Flex SDK. Where do you use that? Bow, 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 bow. Bitmap loader. Woo! X Killer Castro is following X Killer Castro. Okay, welcome aboard, my friend. Thanks for following. Hey, Dutch. Hey, Team and me, how you doing, man? I doing, man. I doing. Call to us through difference of I think yeah. Okay. Which SDK are you using? I'm using the 4.9.1. Let me check that. Draw quality. Tim and me following channel back. Hey man, how you doing? Draw from with quality. How about that? That's super old. So. Oh, 11.3. I got 11.1. That's probably why. Okay, let's put the 4 then. How about that? But it works if I do that. Well, yeah, it worked. Okay, although yeah, it worked before as well. Stream error. Starting zip. Yeah, okay. So that's normal. Let's hear get file by name. Okay, so here is the thing, my friend. Zip manager. That's your zip asset manager. Okay, fzip. So here you go like load zip file. You should have something that goes like incomplete loading zip file finish loading load with request. Okay, you should have something with like an embedded data. And I really okay load bytes. Good. We're gonna have it with bytes. Sweet. So we could have it with load zip with bytes. Ah, come on. Let me restart FDT real quick. Boop, boop, boop. Now, how do I get my hands on Infernal Key in game Latch or chat? You can go get the Latch and Friends RPG, my friend. That's where I give I give you keys. That's where I give you keys. I saw you give great feedback about a game a week ago. What older bad video games do you think you could have changed to be made good or great? Hang on. I saw you give great feedback about a game a week ago. I don't remember which one, but yeah. What older bad video games do you think you could have changed to be made good or great? Oh shit, that's a very, very great question that can easily make me pretentious. Saying that, I would have done this like that. Right off the bat, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good one. Like, especially old video games, since like, okay, there you go, they are there. Please, let me know if you're there. I'm talking to you on Skype. Slick, you're not responding. Please. Please. Yeah, I was about to say, like, when I played old game, I had not the game design, I did not have a game designer brain, you know, so I just enjoyed them, and that's it. Nowadays, which one? I want to think about that, alright? I'll get back to you on this. Woo! Okay, good. They're there. Nice. Is it normal that I have 3 messages in the RPG and they don't get removed? Which one? Which one are the 3 messages? La 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 la. Okay, and here I want to say like, game constant. I had something there. There we go. And not balancing, but I'll go with Starling. Zip. Zip! Supposed to be there, my friend. Bin? No. Isn't the zip there? Oh, it's in the, can I go like this? And go like... This one is wrong. Go back! Come on. No, okay. How do I do that? Even in the I think that because that class needs to be on the other thing. Okay, hang on. I think if I can take this and put it there and kill this one, bye-bye, and take this one instead. Is it gonna work? Okay, it is kind of working. And now game constant, no, game constant. That's like this thing dot data. That's it. Okay, that's weird. Can I do like embed? I'm gonna say like embedded zip. How come I can do this there, but not in the other class? Okay, that's weird. Var bytes byte array is equal to O as byte array, and var O is an object of that thing. There we go. How about that? I have no idea what's gonna work in there. Load zip file, yeah. Anyone knows if Latch also knows other programming language? I only see him programming ActionScript. Yeah, I do know a couple of them. But yeah, mainly go with ActionScript. Okay, super late. You never able to transcode that. I think I have to do something like, I don't know how to embed stuff in Flash. File font, nope. System font, nope. Metadata. It's just like metadata, that's it. Okay, we're gonna make a little research on internet. Yo, Lash is top of the chest. Yes. Boop. Okay, embed zip file in air. Woohoo! Neon54 is following the channel. Welcome aboard, my friend. Thank you very much for following. I think it's this. How about that? Hang on, just do one little thing. Woo! CMod6969 is following the channel. Welcome aboard, my friend. Thank you very much for following. Thank you, man. Alright, I'm here. So, what's our device? No. Yay. This is web something embed zip, so it does not represent anything. Okay. Can I do this then? Can I fucking do the data? Let's do it again. Dismissal. Where do you store the information for the RPG? I want to know because I need a good storing method. I store it with Player IO, my friend. So it's all on Player IO. Damn it. I'll have to check that out. Kajak TSL, can you try to check that out while I'm having the interview? Like, I'm trying to embed the thing because I cannot load a file in the Swift, so I wanted to embed the zip within the Swift, you know. So if I do something like this, I'm pretty sure that my QA init, if I go there, it's gonna weigh like this size will be 20. Yeah, there you go. So his size is 20 meg. We can see it right there. So the size is way above, and that's normal because we are embedding the zip within the Swift, so that's normal. So it means that the zip is within the Swift, so that's great. Now, how to actually change that and load that into the zip manager? That's the part I'm trying to do. Oh, that mustachio is here! Oh my god! Oh my god! Hey man, how you doing? So glad to see you here, man. Hang on. Follow that dude. Please, everybody, follow that mustachio. Please, this is a great dude.
Do it!
Follow him right now.
Just do it!
I'm watching you. He's a good dude. He's a great dude. I met him at TwitchCon, and he's a great dude. I love him. I actually met him at PAX as well, but he had like a little disguise, though. Isn't that you? Or I'm just like messing around? Yes, it is you. There we go. Last remember me? Yeah, of course. Of course I do remember you. Come on. Look at that pretty face of yours. You're beautiful. Inside and outside, you're beautiful. Alright. That looks creepy. Sorry. You're beautiful inside and outside. Okay. How about we start the raid, guys? I think it's time to start the raid. Let's stop the music because it's dramatic. Yes, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close a lot of stuff so we know that we have all our focuses to Slick Entertainment. Hang on. Okay, so this is good. Shut up. Close the music. This I need, and that's about it. Okay, so let's open a new. Let's open Twitter. So you know how it works, why, guys? You know how it works. We're gonna raid Slick Entertainment, and we're gonna raid them. We're gonna send them tweets, and gonna spam them on Twitter over and over and over and over again until they show up on the channel. And if you do, every time we get a tweet, we're gonna have a little special animation on the show just for you. All right. So I'm gonna write the first one, saying like Slick and Ink. You're under attack by the hashtag Latchisters. Come over if you have the balls. Latch.d. Boom, it's happening right now. Go. Yes, look at that. Come on. Let's attack those guys. Let's retweet that. Let's send them tweets. Let's spam them up until they show up on the channel. Oh, it's happening. It's happening right now. I feel it. There you go. We gotta do it. No, you. Bring it. Bring it already. Like in 27 seconds. That was fast. Dude, that was super fast. Are they here in the chat though? Please, Slick Entertainment, show yourself in the chat if you want to complete that raid and counterattack and show to the world that you have some balls. Up, 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 Let's put some gals. Oh no, this one, I love it. Come on! Small cute kittens. Oh, I mean, attack. Is it there? Is my thing here? Hang on, I don't see the animation. Usually there's a lot of animation right there. I think that it messed up somehow. Ah. Hang on. I think it's this. Okay, now I think it's gonna work. I'm not sure, but I don't know what happened. I'm gonna close this and I'm gonna open it back. Lash, you are posing a lot. What can I do, my friend? Ah, no, come on, that's not this one. Which one was it then? I thought it was this. Ah, Lechester's widget. Might be this one. Damn it. Let me try again. I remember at one point, XSplit decided to destroy my presentation. So I think that this one was messed up. Yes, they are here and they have the balls. They are here. Ah, there you go. I got the tweet now. Sweet. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do one little thing, alright? Nah, fuck it. We're gonna call you live. And we're gonna check out. We're gonna do it live, alright? So the thing is, XSplit at some point messed out with my presentation, alright? So I did not went to that other scene with the little animation and everything with the Skype and stuff, alright? So let's jump right in, and maybe it's gonna have like a weird stuff on the screen. I'm just saying right now, okay? So if it does, we're gonna fix it live, alright? Cause I forgot to check out before the stream. Alright. So I'm gonna call you guys, Slick Entertainment, they are here, it's happening right now, I am pressing the button, BAM! 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 You should be here! I hear them, I hear them, I don't see them though. Hello, Jesse? Can you hear me?
Yeah, 1 second.
Woo! I cannot see you.
Hear me?
Yeah, I do hear you.
1 second. My volume's really low for some reason.
I think it's okay over here. Please, guys in the audience, let me know if the audio is okay. But I can see your pretty face, though. And I remember that you had a pretty face.
Oh, yeah. I got one of the best ones. 1 second. Turn the video. Okay. How about this?
Yes, sir!
Alright.
Oh my god, I can see you. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I'm gonna play the little intro, my friend. It's gonna take like 5 seconds, and then you'll be live for everybody else. Alright, it's happening right now.
Super.
Awesome people I'd like to meet! Woo! Okay, it worked perfectly. We are here with Mr. Jesse from Slick Entertainment. He's an awesome people I'd like today for today. How you doing, man?
Great, Greg. How about you, man? How are you? Are you good? Are you good?
I am great. So, whoa, the chat is right over my face. Okay, that's kind of rude. Hang on. So I heard that you had some Some good time yesterday night?
I did. I went to a Deaf Heaven concert, and I was out way too late. But I'm here now, and
Sweet.
I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to rock.
Nice, man. That's why you're here. So, good, man. Please present yourself to the show. Present yourself to the audience. Say how awesome you are. Tell your story. You're in the spotlight for about 20, 30 minutes, whatever. Or how long you have time to give us. So, it's super casual.
Sure.
Let's just talk about game development and stuff.
Cool, for sure thing. Yeah, so my name's Jesse Turner. I go by the Drawbarian, and we're here at Slick Entertainment. Slick Entertainment, and that's Slick Entertainment Inc. in the chat. That's Nick Wanders. That's our coder. That's our CEO. We're a three-man outfit. We're making a game called Viking Squad.
You are
like,
three men?
Yeah. Three core in the office here,
Okay.
and we work alongside Power Up Audio. Those wonderful guys that worked on stuff like Darkest Dungeon and stuff like
with
Necromancer.
Kevin
They're
Rigame.
awesome guys. Yeah, exactly. Kevin Regami, super hexagon master, right?
Yeah, he beat me to Super Hexagon. He
beats everybody
humiliated
on
me.
Yeah, the kid's actually like won medals for that game. It's unreal.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so we're building a like a brawler, like a brawler, but you know when you play fighting games like Streets of Rage and Castle Crashers and stuff, you know that the Z-axis is a little bit wishy-washy.
Yeah.
So we locked everything onto lanes. So it's like we have like a retro lane system, and then we have a cool brawler where you can unlock new equipment and stuff like that. And there's Vikings in it, so yeah, that's what we're doing.
There you go.
I've
Yeah.
been working in the games for about like 10 years or something like that, 9-10 years.
Whoa, all indies or from the industry here and there? Or?
I've bounced around. I started out in indie film. I was moving lights around,
Okay.
and then I got into games a little bit, some AAA stuff. Then I went back into cartoons. Then I came back into indie stuff. Because when I was in AAA, I was doing everybody. It was kind of that generation where everybody just wanted the next Modern Warfare kind of thing. So my art style definitely didn't fit in.
Yeah,
So
I can
luckily
imagine,
luckily after a little bit of time in drawing for some cartoons, I branched out. I got hired on by Nick here at Slick Entertainment, and we built Shellraiser iOS. It did good for us, and now we're working on Viking Squad. So yeah.
Sweet, man. I really love your art, by the way. It really reminds me of Berserk Studios' art. So you're probably pretty close.
I gotta meet Mark because I love his stuff. He's really awesome.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys do that. I mean, I'm just a coder, so I like to say that. I'm just a coder.
Just a coder.
But
you cannot say that.
yeah, but I don't know. Like for me, that just drawing a stick man is like it takes like 100% of my brain, and then it looks like horrible. I mean, my kids are better than me in drawing, so I can just like don't start imagine how.
Yeah, well, that's like cheap labor, right? Just get your kids to draw the stuff now.
I actually have a plan for that, by the way. Keep stay tuned on this. I want to make a game called Where Do Baby Come From RPG. Just by the name, you want to play, right? And I want to use like the drawings of my kids and everything. So when I'll stop working on like 5 different projects, I will hop on that one. Just a little minute, guys. I want to talk to you guys in the audience. Please, if you have any question for Jesse here, use the Latch and Friends RPG, the little game. You can ask question over there, and you will appear. You will appear on the show, like right there, showing like up and say like, hey, what's your question, whatever. So if you have a question for Jesse, use the application, and you will appear right in the show. So, hang on, just finish. Oh, actually, let's start with a question right away, just to show to people what's happening. So I got the pad user ask. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, I said earlier that my layout was all messed up. Hang on, hang on. This release, it's happening live, guys. That's why that's live televisions. That is live television. Okay, it should be working now. Woo! Okay, the pad user is asking, did you ever get to a point where you just want to finish Viking Squad to start something new?
Yeah, I definitely think that no matter what you're doing, that sure, that happens. I think the danger is it's so much fun to start something, and it's such a pain to finish something.
Dude, that comes over every single week when I interview somebody else. It's like, starting a project is easy, finishing one is fucking a pain.
Yeah, a good friend of ours, Shane Neville, he's working on Bunker Punks now. It's a really cool game. They're he did this great talk. He said, get addicted to shipping. Starting, get addicted to that feeling of actually completing something, because it's like the hardest. And we even we know, but they start so many projects, they just can't finish any.
Yeah,
that kind of sucks. It kind of sucks because beginning of the projects are great because there's so much energy in it, but like to really build something, it is to wrap it up, and that's
And yeah, and that's where I believe you get the most experience when you actually release a game, you know, because you can start a lot of prototype, but just like abandon a lot of prototype, never ship a thing, and you won't have as much experience as the one as somebody who made less game but released more, you know.
Yeah, well, then again, this is coming from you. You've done like 26 games. Like,
yeah.
That's like a lot of games.
It's only Flash games, and Flash is dead anyway.
Yeah. How have you found that? If you don't mind my asking, like the movement of Flash, like maybe
the Flash is dead thing. I often say, like, I get that question like asked twice a day on my channel, especially since I'm still using that. But I feel like Flash is dead. I feel like people what they want to say is web gaming is dead, or should I say web gaming is dying. So, and since there's like 95% of web gaming is Flash, that's why they say Flash is dead, you know. But Flash as a software, as something that can produce animation or games, I don't think that's dying. I mean, I think that they still have the AAA games that use Flash to make their interface, to make the UI. They're still gonna have the animation studio who still use Flash. So Flash as a software, I don't think that's in danger. But the web gaming, I think that yes, it is dying. And I showed some number myself actually. Again, I'm saying it's dying, it's not dead, but it's dying. Like, for example, when I released the game in 2010, 2011, we got, in average, 8 to 12 million views. So 8 to 12 million views. And I released a game called SkyQuest last year. It's exactly last year. And we got 1 million users, so 2 million views in the end, you know? So that's still like
That's still pretty big dip. Wow.
So it's still a big number. So it's still like, okay, it's 5 times less than what it was before, but it's still like 1 million users. So I think that you cannot make as much money, or if money at all, with Flash games, but you can still use that as a test. Like you can have a lot of user to test your game, to tweak your game, and to promote your game. So you can use that platform to, you know, promote other stuff on your other. You can still promote your brand stuff. So.
Oh, that's cool.
That's my. Woo! You can see that I have answered that question a lot. It's
the canned response. No, that's good. I appreciate that. That's a
sure.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I got Superkill-O-Matic says, let's ask the normal question first. What would I be doing if I wasn't doing this?
Good question.
That's a pretty good question. I actually honestly never thought of that.
You never had to think about that.
That's how sure I am that I'm in the right place. You know, I don't know, like I enjoy drawing. I like comics and stuff, but I'm working on a comic is probably one of the hardest things I've ever done. And I draw a lot and I draw fast, and I still think comics is asking too much of the artist, to be honest. It's like so much work to get the writing, get the gutter, get the placement, get the composition, and I think I would still try to find some place to be in games. I just love it too much. I'm a little bit. I think it's also because like I'm a little bit or a lot lazy, because art in games works way harder than art on a paper. You know?
Yeah, oh, yeah, I guess so.
I'm actually like just sketching right now to kind of wake up here. But yeah, so I think I'd definitely try to stay in games, because comics is way too hard.
Yeah, that's a hard question to say. Like, what would you do if you don't do that? It was like, well, I already making a lot of sacrifice to do what I'm doing right now, and I mean, everybody, like most of the people who are indie now, they came from the industry, and now they're to the point where they gain less money, but they really love their job, you know. And I think that the plan B will still be like, well, I could go back to industry if something goes bad. I don't know.
Yeah, I think like all of us, all our backgrounds like AAA studios, like bigger studios, and then of course like you as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
You started in the bigger studios, and you're like, you know, I'd rather just like it's awesome because there's that risk, it's cool because I've never actually traveled before ever until I started working in indie games, which makes no sense. It doesn't even think about it, because at the AAA studios, the grunts don't go anywhere. Yeah. So the people like me that were modeling park benches and modeling, roads and stuff, like they don't send me to E3 or something like that, because that's like a waste of money. But here at Slick, we're like, okay, cool, GDC, all 3 of us, let's just go, because that's the whole studio.
Yeah, totally.
It's also a little compartmentalized, because everyone, you can actually just meet the whole team in the space of like 5 minutes, which is kind of cool too.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I love being indie because like you don't, as you said, you don't only specialize on one thing. I mean, for me, if I want to say that for myself, I'm a coder, so I'm like, I never had to be like super social or whatever, you know. I'm just like in front of my computer or whatever, so I'm fine being alone in the room for long periods of time. And now here I am putting my face on internet every single day and having a show. That's really weird. But if I had like a AAA job, I would never had that. I would never experience that thing. So that's weird. You learn a lot of
like,
stuff.
just imagine going up to your boss and saying like, "Hey, can I show everyone online what I'm doing and what I'm working on right now?
Can I stream every single fucking day for 4 hours straight?"
Yeah, exactly. And that's what's cool because it's changed so much, and that's what's really exciting about it. And your show, by the way, is like absolutely killer. I can't believe.
Dude, thank you very much.
Man, we're all big fans of your stuff.
Well, you just need a lot of heavy metals, bloods, and fire and stuff. So that's it.
It's just that easy. Right?
Have I told you that it started up because I assumed that I will be boring? When I started that in Twitch, I was like, okay, let's assume that I will suck, because I was not a camera guy at all. I was like, okay, I think that I will just suck and I won't be good at all.
Right.
Let's assume that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna surround myself with cool stuff, like professional layout, like animations on the spot, and gamify the show and everything. So at least if people don't enjoy me, they will enjoy the rest. You know, they will enjoy the flames and the heavy metals and stuff. And then I grew confident around that stuff. So yeah, I amuse me that it's because I assumed that I sucked that I put all those times on that.
That's actually funny. I have a lot of stuff online, like a lot of art I did, and I thought that I never thought I was good enough to really be an artist. So I actually wrote big dumb stories to go along with every character I made up, just in case they didn't like the art. They could maybe find something. They could maybe like something about the piece. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I kind of tried to cover my bases a little bit, like what you did there, to kind of mask your shortcomings.
Yeah.
But then again, I honestly don't think you had anything to worry about.
We got another question from the audience right here. We got what is
your...
Hey
everybody, hey chat.
We got iAnimators asking, what is your animation process? So.
Oh, our animation process. Okay, so we actually, if you look at Viking Squad, everything's in puppets. Everything's like little pieces of art that we actually attach to a bone. It's actually really similar to a program called Spine.
Yep.
Now, why we did that? A is because frame-by-frame animation is something I'm not very good at.
Okay.
And also with this bone system, we can actually swap out gear, right? Like we can put helmets on, we can put shoulders on. So I basically do a rough sketch of a guy, and then I'll draw each little piece individually, and we'll put it all in, hook it up to bones, move them all around, and animate them that way.
Okay.
Basically, Nick saw. Well, we saw Spine, and I'm messing around with it. I'm like, yeah, I could use this. And Nick's like, okay, and then he kind of like built it. He just built his own version of it so that he could use the same files, right, in his engine. I gotta say, the guy's out of control. Nick is a pretty crazy coder.
Is he here?
Oh yeah. He's hanging out in the chat. If anyone has code questions, he's in there, and he's also right behind me. He's in the gray shirt.
Shy. I can see his shoulder. He looks pretty. That's a pretty shoulder.
It's a tall, strong Dutch shoulder. Yeah. So and then I put the animation in, and then Nick says, "Jess, that looks like crap." And then Nick jumps on the animation, and then Nick tweaks it around, and then Kaylee jumps on the animation, and we all just kind of jump on the animation until it looks passable.
Okay.
Between the three of us, there's a half decent, maybe animator.
Okay. So you there you go.
Yeah, there's a big
Nick. Sweet. So there's not like a one guy animator, just like you pass around the hat around the studio until it looks good. Sweet.
Yep. It's I know it's not the best, and but you do with what you got, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know that in our core team in Berserk, we had no sound designer, so it was like, okay, what should we do? And it was Flash Games, so we could not really hire a guy. Well, first, we didn't know anybody. So that's like a big first right there. And the second, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it out because I liked like sounds, and I played piano for 10 years and stuff. So I just I liked that. So in the end, it was like, okay, let's do something with that. And you grow some skills, and then you pass around the studio and say, hey, what do you think about that? Blah blah. You know. So you just fill the gap. So I know what you talk about. Like, let's just do it because we don't know how to do it, but let's just fucking do it. That's it.
Yeah, and I think that's also because that's like where marketing guys get in, because I think when you're finished your game, that's when you need to actually turn it on and try to get everyone to know about it.
Yeah.
And so we have to fill that gap as well, which is it's your challenge. But then again, if let's say things go well with your small team, then it goes well for your whole small team, which is the what's good and what's bad about working this small.
So how long have you been working on Viking Squad then?
About I'd say almost 2 years now.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, years, and we're wanting to get her done next year, like early-ish next year, somewhere around there.
Okay. So I mean, I've heard about Viking Squad for a long time actually.
Oh,
I
really?
always, I always was with the guys from Night Squad.
Oh,
the
Night
other
Squad,
squad
yeah,
guys.
yeah, I know them.
So
Yeah.
like they're here from the city, and we always joked around, say like Viking Squad is the best squad games. Like we'd always like we always like nag them with that. Like it's the better squad of the two, whatever. So it goes back to that joke goes back to like a year or so. So you've been around to PAXs here and there for a long time.
Yeah, that's right. We actually met the Night Squad guys at Seattle 6, thrown by Zach Eichmann of
Okay.
17-bit. Yeah. That's where we met those guys, and yeah, that was our first kind of foray into showing it. We applied for the Indie Mega Booth, but we didn't get in because it was kind of just not quite there yet. So we got in on the side, polished it up, and then we got invited for the next 2 PAXs. So that was good.
You got invited for the next 2 PAXs?
After PAX Prime last year.
What do you mean invited? You got with Mega Booth or?
Oh yeah, well yeah, sorry, with Mega Booth. We applied at Mega Booth and they're like, cool, let's do it, and then we.
Okay, cool.
And we love showing our game. Like it's so much fun. Holy crap! I'm just in love with showing games. I actually didn't know I loved showing games until I worked on Crypto the Necrodancer with Ryan Clark. And I got to show that game, and that game is like the most fun to show ever because everybody gets into that game, and everybody's on the dance mat, and everybody's having an amazing time.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I remember those. So how how do you that's a tricky question. Maybe please don't answer it if you don't want to. But how can you afford that? Because like when you started as an indie, going around the world with presenting your game to PAXs, it's like 3,000 or 4,000 every time, and
sure.
like that's a lot of money to invest in your game. Does like the other game that you made in the past allow you to invest in that one? Or?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Shellraiser did really well, and also Nick. Back in 2007, worked with MetaNet on N+.
Okay. Oh,
for
okay.
Xbox 360, which still actually generates money.
Okay.
So
Shellraiser.
that's pretty.
Shellraiser. I'm looking for Shellraiser right now.
Sorry, Shellraiser. SHELLRAZER.
Z instead. Also like iOS.
It'll be iOS and
game. Yes, I played that game, dude. This is with the turtle, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's the turtle game.
Man,
yeah, we actually built that game in about 8 months.
Okay.
And it paid itself off in like 8 days. It was just.
What? What is that again?
Well, we built it in 8 months.
Oh, yeah.
About 8 months to make it. And then the game, like, we got featured back when you could get featured.
Yeah.
We got featured, and so we made our money back in like 8 days.
In 8 days, dudes! Congrats on that. That's amazing.
Thanks. Yeah. So that did good, and we like took that money and we're like, hey, let's build something more. And then we got Kaylee Charchuk, our designer on now, and now we just took that and used all those funds to kind of get out in our next game, which we're excited for because it's not a mobile game anymore. It's like it'll be a console game. It'll be PS4. It'll be Steam. So.
Dude, I remember Shellraiser. I mean, I remember playing that at Buzzer Studio actually, and
really?
it almost popped up an idea for another game. That was like, yeah, this game's pretty cool. Like, I was working on a little prototype that was like something like that, but I was like, those guys really nailed it. So yeah, the polish is really there, man.
Oh, cool, thanks.
Sweet. Yeah. Was it part of the big plan? I mean, did you plan that when you started Shellraiser? Did you say like, okay, we won't start with a console game first because we don't have the money. Let's start with something small or something like that. Was it like making a game on console the big goal, or you just like follow the flow and that's it?
Well, I think what basically happened was Nick worked with Case, who was like the artist that was here before. He's like a technical artist, and Case said like, I want to do something else. Nick's like, cool, have a good one. So Case bailed, and then Nick had like a bit of money left, and then he approached me. He's like, hey, look, Jess, let's just split this money. Let's just make a game, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That was basically the pitch. It didn't really go as far as that. So we went out drinking, and I showed him all these pictures of this turtle with guns on his back, and it started out like, that's a pretty good idea, but then it's like an amazing idea by the end of the night. And we're like, okay, let's just make this. So we just kind of started working on it, and it just came together really quick. And then we realized we hated making levels, so we got Shane Neville on board, which was huge because he just loves turning dials and tuning a lot like Kaylee does as well. Me and Nick realized we can generate a lot of content, but to make that content into like levels and cool, fun, playable stuff, it's definitely not in our wheelhouse. So it's awesome to get help for that.
Yeah. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. This game was free with microtransaction, right? Am I wrong?
Well, initially it cost $1.99, I think was the cost, and you could also buy coins if you wanted, but you never actually needed to.
Okay.
Which is actually a funny story. So it got some traction, right? Like it did pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
And Shane went to do an interview with this company out of Korea, down in San Francisco, and they're like, we like your game, but you can beat it without spending any money. And Shane's like, yeah, okay, we're done here. And he just left. Which is it's cool that devs still have scruples and stuff like that. But yeah.
I actually made a whole episode of In Your Face about that. Like, make your game like enjoyable first, and then ask for money. Like, I mean, you should not have to pay for, just like to fast forward or something like that. But like, if you don't want to pay, you're good. You can still play the game and don't pay at all.
Oh yeah. So, I'm the same. I'm the same way, and I know it's got to be tempting because a lot of those companies that do that stuff, they just kill it. They make so much money. But I've actually seen like I've actually met people that have that problem of, I'm not allowed to put my credit card on my phone because I'll just spend all my money on Simpsons Tap Out or whatever, right? Like, there's actually people with like problems, and we're kind of people that prey on that's kind of like kind of lame.
Yeah, you have to find a good spot, right? Because like there's I know that when I started those episodes on microtransaction, actually it was because there was like one guy made a big article saying microtransactions are destroying the industry, like a bold statement like that. If you ask for money in your game, you're fucking horrible, so they were comparing the thing with Dungeon Keeper back then. They made
that EA debacle.
Yeah, that was Dungeon Keeper.
I love that game growing up so much. I was so crazy about Dungeon Keeper growing up, and then I see that, and it was just like the craziest. It's like that. Oh my god, my childhood, right in the childhood.
Yeah, exactly. So they did a bad job, but like just saying that microtransaction was the culprit, I was like, hang on. There's still a way that you can ask for money, like without like taking the player by the legs and just like shaking him until he has all the coin up, So you can still have some respect with that. So that started my microtransaction thing.
Yeah,
so.
I think it's good. Yeah, because we are doing this for like our career, like for money. Like we're not just like making charity games or something, right? Like this is actually a job. Yeah. So. Yeah, I think some people forget about that.
Yeah, and it's something that sometimes they don't understand that how much money it is to involve. Like before, I had the funds for Just Chips and Beats. So I was like, well, we need money for Just Chips and Beats. But I don't have now. I don't have any money right now, so it's too much of a risk to work on that. And people were like, oh well, we can donate money. It was like, okay, can you donate me like $200,000? It's like that's what I need. Like, well, that's a lot of money. Yeah, but if you have to pay this and this and that, so I just said all the details of that budget, and in the end it was like, okay, yeah, you're right. So it's like I have to find a solution first, So that's
see, I think that's really cool though, because everybody got really mad at Double Fine, for example. What'd you do with all that money? And then Shaver's like, of course, here's how much it costs to run a studio.
Yeah.
And that's information that a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's a crazy pile of money.
Yeah. When you don't know about game development, you don't know how it is involved. Like some people say, hey, they should have done that. Well, it's not a button. Like we're not like with the lot with the button saying like, okay, we're gonna add that feature, boop, and then that feature, boop. There's actually money involved into that and bugs and stuff, whatever. So yeah, but I love to be super transparent with the audience. Actually, that's what I love about Twitch. So I can, on a daily basis, always talk about it, and I love to just share the numbers and say that, you know, that's the reality. You know, I would love to work on that project. I have my heart in there. I know it's a good project, but I don't have the funds. So if I go there and I fail, my kids don't eat. So that's kind of a, you know, I don't want them to die. So
yeah, you're like our consumers are already really smart. Like they're already actively searching, is this game worth it? Is this worth that? And you're actually making them even smarter by having them have access to that information, and I think that's just super great.
Yeah, well, you're doing the same with Twitch actually. I mean, you have your Twitch. When is your Twitch channel actually? Just talk about yourself. When is your schedule, everything? Like talk about your Twitch.
Every Wednesday I do dev streams. I get up and I'll draw stuff and put stuff into the game, and Kaylee and Nick and a lot of times our audio guys are in chat. Like everyone's in chat Wednesdays. So today actually at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. PST.
Okay.
Then Nick Wanders does a code stream the day after, so Thursday. Starts around 3, goes to like it's a lot more loose.
Okay.
And sometimes I also do art streams with a buddy of mine, Molten Ink. He's a 2D artist. And I sometimes do that on the weekend. I'm starting to do that more because I like dual streams. It's kind of like battling artists. So there's 2 screens, and I always try to draw fast with them and make fun of them and stuff. It's great.
Sweet. So every Wednesday at 4 to 7 PST, and same thing on Thursday. All right, note that down, guys. Please follow those guys. Slicks Entertainment INC, right?
Yeah. Slick Entertainment, Inc. INC. And so Wednesdays 4 to 6, and Thursdays. There's code, and and you know, as we get closer, we're thinking of maybe doing more, maybe doing less, like, but definitely always the Wednesday, definitely always art, and
I just send you a follow right there. So I follow those guys. There's a little link right over there. You got partner recently, actually, like 2 weeks ago. You got partner. How did that happen? You got like a couple of followers, and then bam, partner. Like whoa.
So basically what ended up happening was we were doing streams, and it was getting like, you know, we get hosted by some guys, and we actually met a lot of great people at TwitchCon. We met a lot of great Twitch streamers at all the PAXs and stuff. Yeah. And then when we started drawing stuff and people started liking it, and then all of a sudden we did the transcoding. Is that what it's called? When the video kind of like cuts out halfway through and then it comes back on again. It's like some kind of crazy glitch. I'm pretty sure it's transcoding. I think that's what it's called. But anyways, so our streams would be cut up, and Nick just got frustrated. He's like, "What the hell's going on?" So we got like mad, and then he kind of wrote Twitch an email. He's like, "Hey, so what's with transcoding? Can we get this fixed or something?" And the guy's like, "Oh, okay, you're part of the game development thing. I guess there's not too many of those. So would you like to be partnered?" That's basically how it happened. Yeah, okay. Right? Because Nick's like, here's a problem, I gotta fix it. So he's like, oh, what's with all this transcoding stuff? And then, what's really funny is that was literally like 2 days before I left to TwitchCon for San Francisco. So it's just like very, very, very bizarre.
So you got partner 2 days before going to TwitchCon?
Yeah, it was really strange. And there's actually a party. He's like, well, are you partnered? And I'm like, well, I got partnered 2 days ago. And they're like, well, let me see the email. I'm like, I don't got the email. It's the business email.
I'm above the emails.
Yeah, exactly. So it's weird, but I actually think it's because like Twitch has a lot of like variety streamers, like people that play games and stuff, but they don't have too many people that like on the creative side or on the like game development side.
They're working a lot on that, actually. They are working a lot on that. They want game dev on Twitch.
Yeah, and so there you go. That's basically the reason why we got partnered so quickly. Because and we don't have a lot of followers. Like we got a great set of followers, but we're not like pulling in crazy numbers, right?
One day you will. It will be front page as well.
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Let's do it. Man. What else? I had some questions. Let's go check the audience, actually. I think that the audience just slowing down. How about in the chat? Maybe. Hey, guys, if you have any question for Jesse, please spam the chat with your beautiful questions. Animation process, I did said that. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the audience.
So,
Actually,
Super Kilmatic asks, is it a feast or famine industry? And I guess you could say, yeah, sure. I guess you could say that. It definitely helps to be good with money, which is something that I'm working on. But just to know, to like hedge your bets, right? Like Nick for example has been making games for so long, he can actually kind of like ballpark, like, okay, I think this is how much we'll put in, this is how much we should get out, and he plays it safe because he's been in for a while. So, but definitely sometimes when you're working on a game for a long time, it feels like, oh man, like we got to get this out soon, and then there's like a little bit of like scaredness in there. But yeah.
Sometime when I think it was Chance Awesome Games who told me like making a game like it's like buying a lottery tickets, but making a game with experience like behind your back is buying a ticket but knowing the first 3 digits. So like after an experience, it's still a lottery. You still don't know, but you kind of know that it's gonna give you like this amount of money, whatever, you know. So I just love that expression actually. But yeah, I don't know about the feast or famine, but I definitely should say Edmund McMillan actually give like the best advice I ever received. Like fall in love with the process of making games, just not shipping game, but the process, the craft of making games. He says actually that releasing a game is super scary. In an interview, he was saying that. It was like you're working on that special thing that it's yours, it's completely yours, and then you give it to everybody, just like if you had your girlfriend and then you give it to the rest of the world. It was like that's weird. I was talking something like that, but yeah, fall in love with the craft of making game.
Yeah, that's some really good advice from a really talented developer, obviously.
Dude, look at you. Oh, question. We got another one here. Lash and Friends. In your opinion, how much the harmony between art, music, and code is important in the game?
Wow. Okay, I see. How much important? How? Yeah, got it. Huh. That's I think that's of course, in my opinion, it's got to be it's got to be good. It all has to gel. It all has to work. I think the easiest way for that to work is just trust everyone you're working with. What's kind of cool about a team where you trust them, it's like, I know the game's going to be running 60 frames and it's going to be smooth and it's going to be really, really awesomely put together because Nick's on it. I know the enemies are going to be fun and they're going to be balanced and they're going to be tough and they're going to be enjoyable to fight because Kayleigh's on it. So I can actually just rest easy and just know that that's just going to work. And it's up to me and these guys, they trust me that I'm going to put enough art in the game that, you know, people think it looks okay. And it feels like as long as you trust everyone that's on your team and what they can do, their capabilities, because it's not like I'm going to go over to Nick and be like, hey Nick, can you fix this code? Like I'm not going to, because that's just not my jam, right? So I think I think if you trust everyone, the harmony is just going to happen. You know, it's just yeah.
Good answer, man. Got another one by the Renaissance Man saying, how do you make games if you are not particularly good at making artwork but are good at programming? I guess I'll take that one.
Yeah, definitely. you just do what Latch is doing.
Okay, how do you make games? Well, if you are a programmer, if you're a coder actually, you have the luxury of being able to make games by yourself. Like, I will say that because like an artist cannot make games. You have at one point handle with codes, even if it's game maker or whatever, you have to handle with some code, so you have the luxury of doing that. I would say like make prototypes and make a lot of little prototypes, small, okay, scope small, that's for sure, but make a lot of prototypes and check out which one is really like this is the one who could take off, you know. That will be my advice. Do a couple of like game jam and stuff. But if you are starting out before making your own game, I had that advice at one point, and I really love it. Before working on your own game, you have to make 3 games first. You have to make Pong, Breakout, and Asteroid. Make those 3 games, and then you are allowed to make your RPG, MMORPG playable with a DDR mat or whatever, you know? Because you're gonna know what's involved in game development, and then you're gonna say like, okay, that's gonna take like 3 months. That feature is awesome, but it's gonna take like 2 years to make. Can I cut it down? Whatever, you know. So,
oh, that's a great answer. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I really love that. I mean, that's not from me though. I forgot the source, but yeah, I won't take credits for it. So I guess we're gonna take like one last question. So I can give you a okay. That's a solution.
Fan of the beard. Thanks, Janu. Thank you.
I love the beard. There you go.
Love the beard, yeah.
I'm trying though. I'm trying. I'm trying to reach your stage. We got Puzzle Gamer saying, "How far out in the future do you plan your next game?"
Ooh. I don't know. I don't really have another game like well, everyone has a million game ideas kicking around their head, of course. But I actually my favorite part of developing is actually I actually have a lot of it around the office. Actually, the is doing our game development documentation. If that that just came out terribly. Okay, so my favorite part about making a game is the early phase when it's just ideas on paper, and I have like a lot of like I have a lot of examples of from Viking Squad and from Shellraiser and stuff where whenever we wanted to show an idea, I just got to like draw it. I just got to like draw the idea, and everybody just instantly got it because it's way easier to see visually a certain mechanic than I write 3 paragraphs and I hand it to you and I say read this, Latch, and you're like you know, it's a little bit easier if you draw it. So that's actually like my favorite part of developing is just like coming out with these little like plates. I have some examples somewhere. Let me find one. I'm gonna find one.
So you do some game design doc at the beginning?
Yeah, I do. I actually do a lot. I'm gonna find it here, and maybe I can switch the. I can go into screen share for a second. I'm gonna show you some old. Well, it's not old, I guess. Old. Let's see here.
I don't know if you can share your screen or something, because we basically I'm not gonna say like never, but make a Word document, for example, saying like this is gonna be this and that and blah blah. We always made like well, actually, you know, let's go back to the source of Berserk Studio. We were 1 coder, 2 artists, so I was always busy making games, you know. So I was always working with 1 artist while the other one was working on the design of the next game, always, you know. So we made that for like 25 games, but what they did was just open Flash, draw stuff, and just like, okay, this is what will be the interface, there will be that thing, blah blah, and as you said, just like have a visual representation of like this is gonna be that, this is gonna be this, blah blah blah. So that's how we did that. But to get back on the question, like if I have to answer it, like how far in the future you'll play the next game, I'm already on my case, I'm already working like on 3 different projects, and I have like other projects that are unfinished, like Frantic Frigate 2. I would love to finish that out. There's Mark that's waiting for me to start a project as well called Bloody Muscles.
Yep, Bloody Muscles, right.
And as I said, there's another one. Where do Baby Come From RPG? That's another real thing I want to do myself, you know. So I already have like 6 ideas for the next 5 years, so I can just pick in there. And right now I'm so focused on the actual one. So.
Right, yeah. Oh, there's Kevin.
Something?
There's Kevin in the chat right there. How's it going,
Kev? What's up? You have some stuff? Did you have it?
Yeah, I do. I don't know how I'm gonna screen share. I'm not very good with Skype. Let me
Print it and put it on the camera.
Actually, well, I can. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Yeah, one second. Like I'm gonna pick the camera up. Okay, so.
What? Whoa! There was a secret character here.
Can you see?
Yeah, we can totally.
You see that?
Oh.
I think Nick stole. No, did Nick steal that from Oktoberfest? I don't know. Okay, so can you kind of see this image?
Yep. Choose gods and class.
So this is actually some of the first stuff we started doing at the beginning just to get ideas going. Like this is.
Did you make all the color and everything?
Oh yeah, this is just all me, and this is all of us.
Yeah, but I mean,
we just came up with the idea.
I mean, at first, did you clean all that? Because this looks awesome. It looks like the back of like this is like a finished project right there.
Yeah. So this isn't kind of what we ended up with, of course, because your game, was in my experience, your game's never what you initially thought it was going to be. It just it grows and it changes as you go. So if you actually look down here, we actually thought that how cool would it be if we only get 3 hits. But during a brawler, you just get hit too many times. Over here, we have this kind of FTL kind of design going on. We want to be able to steal like Cthulhu gods and stuff like that. They initially all the Vikings were just generic dudes, so it was fun to actually change that and make them all characters now.
Put your camera down just a little bit so we can see. We only see the first two.
Oh,
yeah, there you
sorry.
go. Cool.
There you go. Okay, cool.
Yeah, perfect. Pillage with your paws.
I'm gonna skip the next. So then we wanted to have you actually pick different weapons. You can unlock them as you go.
Yeah.
And this was fun because this was on my phone, and I pitched this for like a couple conventions. Just like I just showed people about the game so they could get into it.
Okay.
Every weapon was going to be played a little bit differently, and that actually did stay in the game. It came out. Choosing different gods. If you can actually steal gods, and you can actually get blessed by different gods, and it gives you different powers and stuff like that. Okay. And all this was just to kind of just get the gears turning of what we can add to the game. This is kind of like how the game really works.
Nice.
It's all in lanes, right? You can tell where your things are actually hitting, so you actually know you shuck up and shuck down into the different lanes, and that's how you can stay kind of that's how you can like dodge attacks and aim attacks a little bit easier as well. This is kind of like the mantra that came through the whole game, and definitely is there in the final product.
I love how you present it, by the way. Just like if you go back just a bit, I love how you use the the place where you present the lanes.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
This one, I love how concise this is. I mean, just with the colors and everything, and you put the little blocks saying like this color, and you took the color of the effect to present the gameplay. That's fucking brilliant. We see that you have experience right there. I mean, I really love that screen.
Thanks. This one's funny. So we wanted to treat death a little bit interesting because you're gonna die in a brawler, right? Like the enemy's gonna get too much. So initially we wanted, and it's actually still like this in the game. But initially when you die, we wanted Valkyries to come down, and you can beat them off. Like you just like attack them and get rid of them. No.
You can attack death.
Yeah, exactly. And then if the more you die, the more they come. But it turned into just this total shit show, right? Because you're fighting a lot of enemies and they're overwhelming you, and then we just throw more enemies at you. So it didn't make any sense. But it's still presented here in like a fun way. This is kind of cool.
That's a cool concept.
Then we wanted to keep the controls simple, of course. So we did this one and actually the controls actually remain pretty much the same, which is cool. Yeah. So just more examples of that kind of stuff. Here's some ideas for some bad guys with their crazy gods they worship. Here's another idea of a lunging attack on the lanes, so you can kind of bring that into the same kind of deal. Yeah, and these are kind of just things that can happen in the game, just like quick little blitz of. So you can actually have cover in a system like this. You can actually jump jump over cover and things like that.
That's our like examples of how you exploit the mechanics of the lanes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Dude, that is very elaborate. It feels like a pitch more than.
This. Yeah, and that's kind of like what it was. I'll just turn you guys around here. Put you back up. That's probably the shakiest view you've ever seen.
That's good. It feels live. It feels authentic.
Well, the arts are cool. Thanks,
but yeah, I mean that feels like an actual pitch, not something that just brainstorming. So did you present that pitch to publishers, or did you try to, did you make that pitch for yourself?
The pitch is kind of just for the company. It's just what I end up doing when I work on games. I have a lot of them are from Shellraiser. I had another Match 3 game I wanted to make with Nick. I have a bunch of designs up on the wall. But yeah, that's just kind of how my process is. So it's like if the pitch wasn't made for publishers or anybody, because it's not polished. Like I ran around.
It's not polished.
Well, background AAA. Like man, we'd give something like those to my job in AAA at the beginning was actually do a bunch of rough work and give it to a finishing artist.
Okay.
So like in my experience, typically what ends up happening is
you see that you can do better. You see that, and I guess like in your head,
I don't know if I can do better, but I know somebody can. So like those images were basically pitched just to my fellow developers in like bars and stuff, and at PAX and at GDC, and I'd just sit there and I'd swipe it across my phone, and I'd be like, and here's the game, and here it is, and I'd try to get people excited about the idea, and it really resonated with a lot of people, and they got really excited about it too. And that kind of just reinforced me, like, well, I gotta get do it. We gotta get doing this. We gotta get doing this. So, yeah, it's very, very cathartic to do.
That is a lot of effort for a pitch that you keep for yourself. I mean, I'm very amazed of the amount.
I guess that's right. But I'm always gonna have it, and I think a lot of people appreciate it. And I think some advice I'd like to give artists starting out is build yourself a little bit for speed, because there's not a lot of artists that are built for speed. There's a lot of artists that are built for like super sexy images and they're amazing. But if you build yourself for speed, you're gonna get a lot of stuff done. I don't know, it might not be the best stuff, but you're gonna get a lot more, just a lot more stuff done. And I think I have to quote Kaylee. Kaylee always says like games are just lots of stuff in it. You just got to keep putting more stuff in it until it's done.
Yeah.
And I think being a fast artist is pretty helpful.
Okay, we got a good question on the matter actually. Robert Pitcher is asking any tips on improving drawing speed.
Oh, there you go. So that is easy. That just means you need to stop worrying about drawing bad. because
about critic, Jose.
Yeah, stop critiquing. Stop making your lines too small. Just like go and celebrate it, because you know I can tell, and I think a lot of people can tell, if when you drew something or when you created something and you didn't have fun doing it, you can just tell it's stiff and there's no fun in it. And I think if like love my art or hate my art, I definitely will fight to the death the fact that I did have a good time when I drew it, and I think it's important to be able to have fun what you're doing, and if you are and by focusing on speed, is how I started. Is I draw. Before I draw one big thing, I draw like 10 little things, right? Okay. Just like whatever. It can be thumbnails. It can be little monsters. When I started, all I draw every lunch hour, I drew like a dude riding a monster with a weird weapon in his hand. That's all I drew, because you're drawing people, so that's good. You're drawing monsters, which is even better, and you're drawing like crazy tech weaponry. So it just came from doing a lot of drawing, and you know, I know everybody says that, but drawing more, like you can never be worse from practice. Like you can never get bad from practicing too much, right? You can only get better. So find the time and just crank that out, right?
Do you do everything with end drawing, or you do you do some sketch on papers, on actual paper, or is everything on the computer?
It's becoming less and less on paper. It's a little bit on the train and stuff, just because like, man, once you get into digital drawing, like, oh, you can cheat like crazy. like copying things over, mirroring things, like rotating, borrowing, like it's like just kit bashing. You've seen those crazy guys that just take like 6 F-16s and cram them together and make it look like the coolest spaceship ever. Like, but you know, it's. But I gotta remember my roots. My roots is like mechanical pencils and loose leaf paper, and you know, drawing on the bus. So I think it's like I don't draw as often in analog as I should, because it's just so much fun to do digitally. And
what was I about to say? You use Photoshop, right?
That's right. Yeah. I you know, we use Photoshop CS3, and we always get ragged on for it from other artists and stuff like that, because it's like an older version of Photoshop or whatever.
Dude,
but really.
Yeah,
but really, you guys were. I was watching the Rice Pirate interview you did, and he's a big fan of which Flash was it?
CS3.
CS3, and this is CS3 for Photoshop, which is really bizarre.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the rest of my team, like Etienne and Mark, just put it in my face every single day since that interview with Rice Pirate, because we have like a long story of like, I was like, can we update to like a newer version, because there's some cool stuff and codes and everything, and then like it was like, no, CS3 is the beast, and I was like, come on, it's time to upgrade sometime. So I was like having an ongoing argument with them. So you know, over the time I understood that Flash CS3 like is a better it's a better version for animators and artists, and then come Rice Pirate, you know, saying like it's the best thing ever. So Mark was right there in the chat saying,